Sitting literally in the center of London is one of the biggest things that I want to cross off my bucket list, and I didn't think I'd ever get the chance. The Whispering Gallery of St. Paul's was closed for many years because a couple people actually jumped from it and fell to their deaths, which is really dark and really sad. But they closed it down for safety reasons, and they actually created a ring around it to make sure that everybody is safe while still holding the integrity of the actual Whispering Gallery, keeping it authentic, I guess you could say, making it fit in. But here in St. Paul's, obviously the history here it runs deep. There is so much connection to British history, to St. Paul's Cathedral, including this is the burial ground of Lord Nelson, which is one of the famous seagoers who traveled around the world. Yes, traveled. But it's beautiful. The high vaulted ceilings, the art, and just the ambiance of the place is absolutely spectacular. And one of my favorite architects, Sir Christopher Wren, was the man who actually designed this church, so you know it's built right. But after walking around, eventually the doors opened for us to go up to the Whispering Gallery. And I am not gonna lie, it was way more stairs than I actually expected. It just kept going and going and going until after a couple minutes of walking up way more stairs and me actually hitting my head, which was, let's say, not the smartest of things, I made it. And this here is the Whispering Gallery. So if you were to sit down like I am now and you whisper, the noise of your voice will actually travel to the other end and sound like you're right next to the person. But there's a bunch of really beautiful lookouts as well after walking up even more stairs. But the look and the view that you can get when you actually go up on this observation deck, it really can't be beat. You can see everything all the way to what seems like France. Obviously I'm kidding, but it's spectacular and it's well worth the money. And it was well worth me almost shitting myself walking on these grades because, oh my god, they seem so precarious. And it's going to another lookout, which is quite surprising. This place is so high and you can tell it's a little bit thinner, so it's a little bit more sketchy. But the views are spectacular. London is spectacular, to tell you the truth. This was a surprise though. This was actually from a Harry Potter movie and it was filmed. So I stood where Daniel Radcliffe stood. Super happy to cross this on my bucket list. Lots of love, Dave.
Boop! It's odd to think this kind of all came out of like one dude's head.